Okay. Two questions from Michael, then we'll move to BBC, please.
Philippe, how proud are you of the team? That was a fantastic performance.
I'm very proud about the performance because it's the way we want to see football being played. Also, if you see where this group of players is coming from scratch a few months ago, and making performances like this now. So it's a big step forward. On the other side, I'm also disappointed that we didn't take the 3 points, or that we didn't grab it, or that they just saved at the end. So that would have been even better, and would have been the result that we deserve today with the performance that the players gave.
Surely you've seen enough quality, the commitment, the passion to take into Sunday.
Yes, of course, and massive game on Sunday again, but not only Sunday, also a few days after, and the days after, and the days after. It's about having this hunger and desire every time with the squad, and people are buying into that, players are buying into that. They start to understand that. They start to understand also better the movement we want to make, in every situation what to do together. Not in every situation yet. But it's getting better and better, and that's what we want.
Good luck Sunday.
Thank you.
Philip, what does it tell you that you're disappointed with a draw against an English Premier League team here?
No, it's normal. It's football is about wanting to win. This club is about that. And I saw the same thing in my dressing room, and there I'm happy about. That I felt that they were not satisfied with the draw and with the performance, but they wanted more. And they deserved also more today. So that's the right spirit, and that's the spirit we're gonna need the next weeks, the next months, to grow as a club, to grow as a team, and to develop more, because it's all about hunger and desire, and the will to do the right things together, to understand also how to do it, when to do it, and like this to let this team grow.
Some of the performances in Europe this season have been excellent. Olympiacos is another game you kind of felt you should have won. Nice, obviously tonight. Is that the best so far this season, do you think?
Yeah, that's true. Although the last weeks we have also good games domestically, like Ross County was in the circumstances also a good way. Kilmarnock also. But the European nights gave something special. But it doesn't mean that domestically it's not important, or the players didn't want to do it in that moment. But we did really good things in Europe until now. Domestically, we need to get more consistency. What they showed also last couple of weeks. So that's the way we need to continue.
Philippe, tonight, I know you don't like picking out individuals, so I won't ask you to, but was perhaps the most impressive thing about the side tonight was, Spurs they have a deep bench, and they brought on some international players, quality players. They got a goal. The momentum looked as though it would go with them, but then the Rangers team dug in and immediately went back on the front foot again and actually ended the game stronger. Was that perhaps one of the most impressive things about tonight?
No, that's a crucial one, and that's things that you talk about in the dressing room, in meetings, after games. It's a culture you need to create. It's good that the last couple of months they learned this, all squad, because it's starting from almost zero in that way, compared with last season, where it was also in that way in the dressing room. It's a major thing in football, to always restart after those moments, and to continue and to do what you've been doing well before, and to have this hunger and desire to win. And that was our strong point today. Nobody was satisfied by having a 0-0 against Tottenham and just defending and hoping that something would fall out of the sky. No, everybody wanted to create, wanted to hurt them, wanted to defend also well with the whole team together, because that stays crucial. And those were lessons that we had to take the last couple of months also, to find a much better balance and better commitment of everybody in that way. So we're attacking together and we're defending together, and that we need to continue doing.
Philippe, John Souttar obviously went off before half time. Hamza, I think, went down as well later on. It looked like he had off his cramp or something. But can you just give us an update of them, and also the fact that Celtic have had a couple of days rest. You're going to be going into Hampden, having only had 2 days to sort of get yourself recovered, and how certain can you be that this team is going to be fresh and ready to go again at Hampden?
Your first question about John and Hamza, I cannot say anything for the moment, so it's too close after the game. I wish I could, because that would ease my mind also towards tomorrow, but it's not the case, so we will see in the next 2 days how it is with them. And about freshness, we're not going to think about that. We're going to recover as fast as possible and best as possible, and we're going to throw all our energy into that game at Hampden to give our fans again the good feeling that they had last season in this League Cup. And it's good in that way also, this good performance, that players can have the next couple of days also a lot of belief in what they are doing, individually and also together, to play a really good game against Celtic.
Philippe, one of your selection curveballs tonight was to play both Jeffrey and Rivan Yilmaz tonight. They linked up very well, they both had very good games. I know you won't tell me the answer, but will you at least consider that as an option for Sunday?
I will consider every option, because we will need to see how fast everybody recovers. I know what kind of warrior Ridvan is from last season. He was a long time out with an injury, he's coming back now. So I knew he could play that position also, because he gives everything for the team and he has quality on the ball to do the right things, and he's a smart guy that with 1-2 trainings or 1-2 video sessions, you can explain a lot with him. So yeah, he was also good in that way, in that position, and those are interesting things for the future, that we have extra options then if it's necessary.
Philippe, just going back to yesterday, I asked you what it would do to get a result against a Tottenham team for the progression, the evolution of this team. What do you think it will do for the mentality of both your players and the fans out here to show that you can cut it with a top Premier League side?
It's a massive one for sure, with the synergy with the fans. I had difficulty in moments to reach my players today, because there was so much noise, but it was so energetic for the team also. So it's a massive thing. Also, if you see after the game, everybody really pleased about the performance. So yeah, this is major, and this is what Rangers is about. Is also the strength of the club. If things go well, that the fans go really behind the team and give a lot of energy. So I'm happy that that one is back. And what was the second question?
Just about the players. Do you think it will give them the belief that
No,
they'll accelerate their evolution as a team?
the belief is there. You cannot play at this level in that way if you don't start the game with belief. To dare to play in that way against Tottenham without belief, it's impossible. If there's one player on the pitch who doubts about it, everything falls apart. So the belief is there already quite a while. It's about doing it every time, doing it every 3 days. That culture we need to create in the team, that thing we need to create also with their bodies, to become strong like that, to do it every 3 days. So yeah, that's a job we have to do with all staff. But you see that everybody buys into the story, and that you see also really good football. I don't think it was only important for Rangers. I think it's also important for Scottish football that people see that there's good football being played in Scotland also. And in that way, to compete with the top side out of the Premier League, it's a massive thing.
Philippe,
You're not
But I understand you.
was it working?
Yeah.
Apologies. Philippe, first of all, congratulations. I've sat here in front of you many times this season and complained about a few things, but that felt like a proper Rangers
I
performance.
forgot that already.
Right up till James Tavernier blocking superbly with a couple of minutes left, everyone putting their bodies on the line. I just felt like it was a complete collective performance from everybody in the team. But I wanted to ask you especially about Nico Raskin, who's turned in some phenomenal performances in midfield. And you won't want to highlight one player, I know that,
Yeah.
but he has been phenomenal in midfield recently for you. What do you think has changed for him personally in the last few weeks and months? Because he spoke about his diet and things. How do you think he's developed and is developing in your team?
I don't like to spotlight one player. Why? Because I want all of them to stay humble. and to stay focused and to stay hungry. So that's the reason. But okay, I will respond this question. The biggest difference with Nico is that physically he's taking really good steps. He spoke himself about the diet. That's also I think the club is helping with. So the chef in the club helps Nico with his food, but it's not only with him. We're giving also cooking lessons, for example, for all the guys who don't have a wife or are single. So they learn also now, but you can laugh with it, but those are important details, that they learn what the good food is that they need to eat and not the wrong things, and that they learn also something out of it. It will help them also in the future if they have a relationship with somebody, if they can do that. So I know I never was good in that, so I get some stick about that with my wife. So it's good lessons from my side also. No, to stay serious, Nico tactically is taking really big steps about what to do in which moment. And he's still a young player. He didn't play this role so much, and for sure not at this level, but he's taking really good lessons with, and all staff is helping in that way. After every game, showing images what was good, what it can be better, and it's with all squad like that to get all the details right, because football is a game with a lot of details that you need to take control of, the things you can control. And Nico is learning really fast. Same as with Dio, same as with Conor Barron. All young midfielders, all exciting talents, and it's about in the midfield, it's the engine of the team. It's important to do the right things, the right moments, and like this, controlling the games really well, to take out transitions, to have good positioning, but also to be available and knowing where to play the balls. So yeah, I'm really happy with the evolution of Nico, but not only him.
Last one, Robert.
Just a simple one from me, Phil. Did you think Cyril would score at the end?
Yeah, it was a really good action of him. I think it was a good save of the goalkeeper also. And those moments, yeah, you need a little bit luck. In that way, I think that's what we missed today, to have something even bigger than it is today. I think everybody's really, and what I hear it also from you guys, all of you, everybody's really happy about the performance, or pleased about the performance, and everybody who watched this game enjoyed also football, a good football game from both sides. But yeah, then we need to take the 3 points also. But those are the next steps to take.
Thanks everyone. See you tomorrow.